Hi, I'm Chris, and today I want to tell you about the Ronzlla RZ2 scooter that I purchased on Amazon. Now, I have been riding electric scooters for a while now. I have a previous one over here. This one over here has 10-inch wheels. It goes maybe 35 miles an hour. It's not the fastest, but it was my first one. But I wanted something bigger, faster, that can go more range. And the problem with me and scooters is the fact that I'm 6'7", 300 pounds. So I need something that's not made for children. And the Ronzlla brand is definitely not made for children. This is a full-on adult scooter. And let me tell you why. So first off, the reason why I decided to get this is because it has dual 2800 motors. The front one and the rear one are very powerful. My other scooter only had 1,000-watt motors, and it made a world of difference on acceleration and going up hills. I love this scooter because of how big the deck is. I've been riding it around like crazy. It's really, really wide. I believe it's about 11 inches wide at its widest point. And it has a skateboard grip tape. So it's very grippy, whether your feet are wet or dry. The tires are 11-inch pneumatic, and it has disc brakes front and rear, which work exactly how you want them to. I mean, it stops on a dime. You can see the little suspension in the rear. Now, speaking of suspension, my other scooter had springs. This has more of like a shock. I'm sure there's a spring in there, but the way it's designed and as heavy as I am, this thing is awesome because it's not very springy, but it still absorbs any of the road bumps that you feel. It has a non-adjustable headlight up front, but it's adjusted to the perfect height, and it's very, very bright. So I don't have any complaints about that. It has front and rear brakes. Like I said, they are adjustable. This is the front brake, so I have the tension set a little bit looser. And then I have the rear brake set a little bit tighter since it does most of the work. This is the control panel for the scooter itself. Now, the nice thing about this scooter is you need an RFID card to turn it on. So right now, I can hit the power button all day, and this thing will not do anything without the supplied key card. And it comes with two of these. So I'll show you the screen turned on in a minute. It's kind of hard to do one-handed holding the phone. The grips are extremely comfortable. They have this little extra flare out for your palm. And then the way they're oriented with the thumb throttle, it's very comfortable to ride this for extended periods of time. So you can kind of see the screen. What's my shadow here? Anyway, it's showing that I have 31 miles right now. You can change the volume of the beeping. There's a timer. There's a trip miles. And then it goes back to odometer. Right now it has dual speed or single speed. The D means dual motors. The S means single rear motor. And then the gearing, first, second, third, gives you a battery meter. This did come with two battery chargers, and you plug them both in at the same time. And there's these little access points right here. I have only charged this once, and I've ridden it quite a long time, and the battery is still doing exceptionally well. Folding it is a little awkward because not just the handle folds, the entire front suspension folds up with it. But it does lock in that position so you can carry it around. Now, it is heavy, it is big, so this isn't going to be a lightweight scooter per se. It's not terrible, but it's definitely a lot heavier than my previous scooter. But it's made like a tank. The handlebar is also adjustable up and down. So if you're shorter, you can have it down. It's also needed to have it down when you're folding it up. But then you can extend it, I'd say at least 9 inches. I like mine to be like right about there. Just tighten the handlebars down, you're ready to ride. So speaking of how comfortable the handlebars are, I'm going to show you riding it up and down the street a little bit. Now this is just first speed. This turns really well. It accelerates at a nice linear pace, so it's not too fast right off the bat. Put it in third speed. Accelerates extremely nice. I'm already up to 15 miles an hour, 16, 18. Brakes are really good. Now let's put it in dual motor. And it accelerates so fast you can hear the front tire digging. And then the braking is just exceptional. If you want to skid out in the dirt, you can. If you want to slow down really fast in the street, you can. Now you have to be careful because if you accidentally hit the throttle when it's just sitting there, it will go. Unlike some of the other scooters, you have to give it a little push. This one's just ready to eat. As soon as you give it gas, I always recommend starting on the single speed, single gear, depending on what you're doing. Having rear and front in third speed is it's pretty dang fast. But again, this is a professional sized scooter. So that's been my review on the Ronzlla RZ2 model. I love this thing. I wouldn't trade it for any other scooter on Amazon. For me, I think it's a perfect height. It's a perfect speed. It's a perfect weight. The brakes are amazing. The suspension is perfect. It's easy to fold and bring with you places. It's a little heavy, but it's to be expected for this size motor and battery. I really have nothing negative to say about it at all. Even the kickstand is awesome. You know, they put a little bit of extra milling on the bottom to make it kind of stand out, and they anodized it orange to match the orange on the rest of the scooter. So with little touches like that, make it really nice. Thanks for watching. If you get one, I hope you enjoy it and be safe.